Man, what's good, man? We got JayFlow301 here. What's up with you, bro?
What's going on, y'all? It's JayFlow301, JayFlow301. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. And we're here, man. What's up with it?
Man, what's good, bro? So, man, for the people who don't know, like, tell the people who you are and, like, what you do.
So, I go by the name of JayFlow. I'm a motivational speaker. I got a podcast called Grind Hard, Dream Big. I used to rap, I used to do poetry and things of that nature, and now I'm here.
Okay, for sure, for sure. And then for people who don't know, like, where you from?
So I am originally, I was born in Tacoma Park, Montgomery County. Then I moved to Hyattsville. Then from moving to Hyattsville in 2006, moved out to Springdale, and now I'm out Springdale, just chilling.
For sure, man. So, so what was your upbringing like? You know, like what was it like growing up in PG County? Because, you know, we hear a lot of good things about PG County. It's the richest black county in America. There's a lot of black welfare, a lot of black excellence. So
yeah, for sure.
What was it like growing up here?
So Prince George's County, man, is very, very interesting. So for me, all I remember was, you know, playing sports for sure, you know, being in school and things of that nature. But like, I saw a lot in high school. So Charles Herbert Flowers High School, shout outs to them, you know, proud alum. When I went to Charles Herbert Flowers High School, I think that's when things just really got real for real.
Yeah.
Finding yourself and just understanding like the notion of, you know, sports, just going to school, really advocating for yourself and really understanding that, because that's where I really found myself as a person for real. So I definitely say it was that. Definitely had to network, definitely had to know people too, you know, and just surrounding yourself with the energy that you wanted to be around. So for me, I learned things kind of like the hard way at first, as far as just like not being an advocate for myself, my younger self. But then I picked my grades up and got what I needed to do, my foundation, and always building that trust in family and putting God first, then family, and then my friends and my peers. So yeah.
Okay, for sure. So when you say you found yourself, like what type of experiences did you go through to find yourself, you know, during high school or during that time period?
So I think my problem was I was trying to really fit in. Just getting caught up with everybody else and was worried about what they was doing and not really focusing on what Jay was doing. So I would say like my sophomore year of high school probably was like my roughest year because I'm making that transition, new to the school, trying to figure out, you know, where do I belong, you know, who I want to hang around and things like that. And, you know, me loving sports and things like that, I'm like, all right, cool, let me just go ahead and do that. But I fell in love with writing. I fell in love with reading. But that wasn't like a cool thing to do. You know, you was laughed at for being a nerd. You was laughed at for, you know, being on top of your grades or whatever like that, because that wasn't the popular thing to do. But over time, I just realized that was my niche. Like every day I found myself writing. Every day I found myself reading. And I grew to love it. And lo and behold, you know, people started gravitating towards me. And I realized, like, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't had to, you know, fit in when I was born to stand out.
Okay, for sure. So you said you were gravitated to reading and writing. And you also said that you used to be a rapper. Like, did that kind of all happen around that same time period?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely, for sure. I would definitely say I really picked up the rapping thing 2015. 2015 is when I really like took it serious. And I say that because, you know, you could sit there and play around with things, but I took that serious in 2015. And, you know, I was able to perform at multiple places, the Fillmore, Howard Theater, South by Southwest, AC3, and just networking and building with people. I was more of the J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar,
more
common, cautious type of guy, you know what I'm saying? Soul food, you know, good for your soul type of guy for real. But I just always wanted to tell a story. I always had a story to tell. So telling my story through the music and expressing how I feel and, you know, my upbringing and, you know, where I was from and things like that, things that I see. I feel like rapping for me was journalism, just reporting, right? Because I never really was big on watching the news until like Obama became president. But after that, I felt like, all right, you know what? Yeah, people gotta really know what's going on in the world and somebody gotta tell that story, so why not me?
For sure.